Welcome to Bible Logos, the broadcast. My name is Tamiko Greeley, and I am your broadcast host. Today, I am excited to introduce to you part 1 of the message, Get a DNA Test. Please like and share this message on social media with your friends and family. All right, here is part 1 of the message, Get a DNA Test.
St. John, the first chapter, verse 12. St. John, the first chapter, verse 12. I'm just going to read the first part of that verse. And I'm going to read from the New King James Version of the Bible. And it reads, as many as received him, to them he gave the right to become children of God. I'm going to read that one more time. As many as received him. How many people have received him? Let me just see. Let's see who this applies to today. Okay, let's see who this applies to. As many as received him, to them. So since you raised your hand, this applies to you. We talked a moment ago about the fact that God inhabits the praises of his people. Something personal going on here with this relationship. And here he says, as many as received him, to them, not to everybody, but to them, he gave the right. Look at somebody say, this is my right. To become children of God. Come on and put your hands together and thank God that you are his child. And before you take your seats, I'm going to speak from the topic, get a DNA test. Get a DNA test. And before you take your seat, just ask 2 or 3 people, do you need a DNA test? Before I go any further, I need to pause to dismiss our teens. Our teens are in session today, and I need to pause to dismiss our teens. So any teens, you can dismiss yourselves to go over to your own service. But today we're talking about get a DNA test. For we were created to become like Christ. This is the next sermon in order in our series, What on Earth Am I Here For? And this is, I believe, session 4. The third purpose, which is that you were created to become like Christ. And that sums up the topic of discipleship. Say that with me, discipleship. Discipleship. There's a popular television program that airs, which is called Paternity Court. Anybody here familiar with the TV show called Paternity Court? You familiar with that? This is a show that offers DNA tests for litigants where one of the litigants, and it's generally the father, for some reason, who is disputing or who is questioning paternity. Most often on the show, it is the mother of the child who claims that the person who is on the other side of that aisle is the father of her young child. While he, from that other podium, is saying, that's not my child. Every once in a while, you'll have an adult child who is saying, that's my daddy. And he's claiming not to be, but that is my daddy. But more often than not, it's the mother of a young child who's saying, he is now disowning our child. Among the funniest episodes that I've seen in this show are those where family members, not just the mother, not just the father or alleged father, but family members get involved. And there's sometimes when members of the family of the father are called to testify as to why they doubt paternity. And usually what is said is this: because that baby don't look nothing like Jerome. Some of y'all seen that show, right?
What a powerful word. We are just getting started though, so tune in tomorrow for part 2 of the message, Get a DNA Test. And don't forget to like it and share it with your friends and family. I am Tamiko Greeley, and I want you to remember that the sower sows the word. Therefore, it is with whatever measure you meet that it shall be measured unto you again.